voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground. Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring. Echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar. Harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air. Shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream. We're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain. We're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain. We're the anthem in your veins.
The engine is self-start.
For launch, GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop,
Go.
GNC, go. Max,
Go.
Eagle, go. Ecom.
Go pending final steps to cabin link check.
2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
In the night they ride the storm. Eyes of fire, swords are drawn. Hear their voice, your power strong. Psychic Viking women roar. sight at first glance. Lighting skies with a glance. Psychic Viking women's dance. See the future, see the past. Visions of a mighty blast. In their wake the shadows cast. Psychics lead until the last.
Hello, everybody, and how you doing this awesome Saturday? Saturdays are cool. We have to have a leisurely time. Don't forget to grab your beverage of choice. Of course, mine is coffee, ice cold, hot, lukewarm, who cares? So welcome, everybody to the Viking Celtic Pixie, where I'm here to give you readings or just, kind of chat, whatever it is that you guys need. And awesome, having a good time here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow to all of the Rift Nation Network channels. Right now, we're trying to build up our YouTube channel. So if you guys can do us a favor and go over to the Rift Nation Network and like, subscribe, and follow to our YouTube channel, that would be awesome. Let's get that built up. So we want to get that really, really built up. So awesome. So how are you guys doing? Did everybody have an awesome 4th of July? Because, like I did. I had a good time. So it was really nice. The fireworks were cool. So we beat the rain. So it was cool. It was really nice. So I enjoyed it immensely. So we have these new things happening in the world and stuff like that. So we'll get into that in a second. And don't forget, the Orion effect is Sunday night. So you don't want to miss that on Sunday, the Orion effect. So, and we will keep you updated about any new shows coming in. Still working on the website. People actually, need to send me their stuff if they want me to do that. So just to let you guys know. All right. So let's see who we have here. We have Michelle Wilfong. We have Mr. Ed Odell. And we have Rhonda Harris in the chat room today. And as always, if anybody wants a reading, as I'm talking, please let me know. There's time. There is a time issues now. Plus, we are having severe solar storms. Yes. Yeah, there is. There's been a lot happening in the spiritual realm, we'll call it. And I actually had to contact an old friend. You would love a rune reading. No problem, Rhonda. I had to contact an old friend because there was a lot happening and it felt like, I don't know, downloads and stuff. And so I had to contact her to let her know what was happening because things that I was seeing is like, okay, am I daydreaming type thing? You get like that, when you're gifted. Rhonda must know about this as well. So hello, Miss Alice. As always, all you got to do is let me know you want a reading. It's either channeling or runes. So you let me know, I write you down, and then we start. So I was having these, and we'll get into this in a minute. The energy this week has been off the charts or intense. Yeah, I literally, and that was from Miss Rhonda Harris. I have been dealing a lot with, I've been sensing a lot of earthquakes for like, oh God, I say a good 6 months now. It got really, really strong, I think the end of last month. Like the intents are really coming and things were actually happening, but it get to the point where I was seeing very strange things. And again, when you have these spiritual gifts, you never know how far in the future you're actually going. No idea. You have no way of knowing. It was severe flood over here on the East Coast, a lot of earthquakes, a lot of energy telling me to go in between is what I was getting. I was told that I need to be in between the East Coast and the Mississippi River, and the same thing on the California side, in between the California side and the Mississippi River. Get in farther is what is really weird. So, and this was all happening during the day as I was feeling all this energy and things. So I had to like breathe. What's happening here? So I contacted an old friend and let her know everything that I was seeing, because, these things are something that is coming. And then to find some of the earthquakes that have been happening, I started following those, sometimes you need to know you're not nuts. That's the easiest way to put it. So there is a lot of energy that is off right now as far as the earth and the earth mother. So any energy you could send to help her heal right now would be a really awesome feat. So send your mother earth some earth energy, give gifts to the spirits, do what you can to try to help the earth calm down, because it's the energy coming from the earth right now is very shaky. It's like shaky. Something isn't right. Something is off is the easiest way for me to put it. But yeah, very intense. As far as Rhonda says. And we have Miss Alice also for a reading, no problem. So the energy itself is extremely off and shaky, almost like I don't know if you guys have been following some of the stories actually happening with these weird, not weird, but creatures from ancient days. And then they're talking about, it depends on which side of the board you're on. Some of them are, okay, well, the Arctic ice is actually melting, so the creatures from another dimension or over that was blocked is actually coming in. Others will say that they're waking up because of the shaking that's been happening. And there's been a lot of shaking happening underneath the ocean as well, because we're not on a fault line over here, but there is definitely some shaking happening out in the ocean over here in the Pacific coast. So just a couple of things, so let you guys know and what's happening. So today we're going to do the runic cross is what we're actually going to do. And this is a 6 card is what it is. And of course, I got to clean my desk off always. That's what happens. Wire wrapping and little singing bowls and things. So watch out for that strange energy, because you might actually, especially if you live in the ocean and if you're not used to seeing like sharks or jellyfish in a certain area and they pop up, don't be surprised. Really don't be surprised. Just keep aware of your surroundings is what it is. All right, so this one is for Miss Rhonda Harris. Anybody else would like a reading, just let me know. Just say, let your name, you'd like a reading. Just let me know. Either runes or channeling is the way that we've been actually doing this. Works out pretty good. So, and don't forget to share. Sharing is awesome. All right, so we're getting right into the runes. Rhonda, you need to focus on your question right now. So, and that's the way I work the runes. The runes will guide you based on a particular question. You don't have to tell me the question. All you have to do is focus on it. Focus on the questions. The runes are going to help guide you through this particular path. That's what it does. So, Miss Rhonda Harris, focus on your question at hand, and we will get this going, is what we will. So, let's see what we got going on here. Hello. Cards didn't want to shuffle anymore. Okay, Michelle, you got it. You want channeling? Michelle. If you want runes, let me know. All right, so this is for Miss Rhonda Harris. Hopefully you're in the room and you're focusing on your question. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Whoa. My desk is freaking out on me. Don't you love when that happens? What happens when your desk is too tight? All right, let's see. We've got one. Move my singing bowl over. Okay, we've got 1. We've got 2. We've got 3. We've got 4. Wow. We got 5. Come on, get out of the way. And 6. The runic cross is a 6 card spread, is what we decided to do today. So, decided to just go leisurely. Channeling for you. You got it, honey? No problem. Okay, so right off the bat, we're dealing with past in the first position. The first position is actually past. So, and we are dealing with Eros. If you guys can see that. Oh, look, I managed to do the mirror. Isn't that awesome? So, Eros deals a lot with strength. It deals with like health issues and distant things that actually influenced where you came from. So this is the past. These are what we're dealing with right now. Is there some of the strengths like oh my god, and things that brought you up are kind of in the past. and the health issues and things that were happening, that they're saying that's actually in the past as well. So that's not something that's actually coming to you. Distant influences, things that used to influence you from a distance, is something that's gone completely. This is you focusing on you, is what they're actually talking about. And position 2 is Winjo. So position 2, yep, position 2. Right now, Winjo, okay, looks like a P, doesn't it? So Winjo deals with harmony, blessings, and this is the present. The present situation right now we're dealing with joy. We're dealing with happiness, blessings, desires. These are things that are coming to play. So in the past, it was other influences that were affecting what was happening to you. Right now, at this particular moment, you're dealing more with the blessings, the happiness. Things are actually coming into play. Your desires, things you've been working for, they're going to start happening right now. So these are all things you've dreamed about. It's not in the past anymore. In the future, it's going to start happening right now, as to say. And the third position is how you enslave the future. Heidi would like runes. You've got it. Heidi, runes. Okay. Now the third position. Oh, Dagas. Okay. We have a Dagas. See? Dagas rune. Dagas rune. So this particular rune is difficult to say if it's upside down or right side up. I never read it upside down, just to let you guys know. I've always read Dagas this particular way. So we're dealing with light, breakthrough, and growth is what we're dealing with right now. So you want to get the future to happen the way you want by understanding that you have a lot of light. There's breakthroughs coming. They're all around you. Make sure that you look at your signs of the energy of things that are coming. Don't second guess things. Allow them to come forward, okay? Definitely allow them to come forward. Hello, Linda. So allow this to actually come forward into light. And then we have the fourth position, which is Feyu. Oh, that's good. Feyu deals with wealth. It's always the wealth card, or cattle is what they used to call it. Back in the old days, cattle was wealth. Okay, so we're dealing with wealth and fulfillment. Now, in the fourth position, it's the background and the reasons for the matter at hand. So this has to do with money. This isn't greed. This is definitely power. Things are being fulfilled. Now, wealth is many different aspects of things. Wealth is a wealth of knowledge, wealth of finances, wealth of a lot of different aspects of things, wealth of a gift, or understanding your own wealth. So when we look at wealth or cattle, yes, it can represent finances, but it can also represent things that are happening around you as well. The wealth of the world, the wealth of happiness, the wealth of your spirit. So there's so many different aspects of this. Okay, so this is the representation of things that are going to happen. So look for that right now. And then we have, oh, there it is. Okay, Gabo. Gabo is gifts. Okay, Gabo is in obstacles and possible problems. Okay. And Gabo, as I said, represents gifts. It also represents love, fortune, and divine union. So any obstacles that happen, you have to maintain the focus on you. Yes, don't try to divine union. So don't allow progression in another area of your life to stop where you're going right now. Okay, allow yourself to flow and follow the path that you started. This is an obstacle, the balance. Okay, so your gift and your obstacle and problems deals with balance. You need to maintain that balance in order for things to progress. Don't get off balance with that. Now, Tiwaz is in an upside down position, and this deals with the eventual outcome of things that are coming towards you. Now, Tiwas in the upside down, it's blocked energy, okay, and questionable motives. So be careful of those that are around you and situations that are arising. Like I said, and it's telling you, gift, Gabo, you need to focus on you and learn the balance. If you learn the balance, okay, then this Okay, TWAS might turn on the upside down position, which is good, but you don't want your energy blocked. Okay, questionable motives. You don't want to start questioning other people's motives around you. And then what that does is starts you questioning your own motives. That's what the runes are actually saying for you right now. So, yay. So that was Miss Rhonda. Hopefully you understood that, hon. Hopefully you did. Let's see. Switching devices. Okay. All right. So we have Miss Alice, and Miss Alice would like channeling. Miss Alice would like channeling. So we have, and then we have Vilma. How are you doing? I am doing very well. Okay, Vilma. Vilma would like channeling. And Brolic. Oh, you're welcome, honey. I'm here to help. Brolic also likes channeling. Okay, got you guys down. All right. I like the runes. I do channel and I like channeling, but I do love the runes because it'll guide you. It's like you're wondering, should I go left, right, up, down, straight? And to me, the runes help guide that, is what it is. So let's see. We got Miss Alice. Miss Alice is next, and she'd like a general. I missed Caustic Cushion last week. That's chaotic, and I'm over. Oh my God, I'm sorry, honey. I'm really sorry, Heidi. Happy Saturday. All right, let's see, Miss Alice. Let's see what we got going on for Miss Alice. All right. Alice, your strength is waning a little bit. Have you been rooting? Okay. Your energy itself seems a little on the low side, almost like you need to do a real deep grounding of energy right now. Definitely recommend a help me out with that stone. It's right here on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember the name of it. So you definitely need to do a deep rooting. And oh my goodness, I'm having a brain fart on that stone. I got all these stones with me. Also, okay, focus more on your inner strength. Allow yourself to get that energy going. You need to recharge. Okay, your battery is a little bit on the low side. So, because the battery is on the low side, even your earth energy is off. So, I would definitely ground. Because your battery's on the low side at the moment, you're wondering who around you is loyal and who isn't. So, you're starting to second guess particular situations. Yeah. Don't put yourself in any situation that feels like you're trapped. Okay, feels like you're actually caged. So if the person around you makes you feel trapped, then you know that that person is not loyal to you, your plight, or your situation. So don't get into anything that's trapped right now. Yeah, difference is a not. Somebody is not letting go of the past either. What the heck? Okay, so this that's why it's a complication. Things are they need to let go of what's happened in this particular individual, but you need to recharge your battery. Desperately need to recharge your battery if you can understand that. Okay, so sorry, that was Miss Alice. Hopefully you understood that. I didn't see you up in the chat room. Coffee time. All right, we have Michelle Wilfong. Also wants channeling. After that, we have Miss Heidi for runes. Okay, so Michelle, we're going to shuffle off to Buffalo here for you and find out what's going on. Yeah, things are a little off. Definitely off. And really, I'm telling you, the energy is coming from Earth, is what I keep getting. There's something going on. So we need to definitely give some channeled energy in there and stop taking and not giving back and balance. Okay. This is Michelle. All right. Let me make sure my microphone's working good here real quick. Check it the mic. Yep. Okay. All right. So this is for Michelle. What we have going on here for Michelle. All right, somebody around you doesn't have your best interest at heart. Okay, this is definitely a male energy who seems to be, it's not hide and seek, there's another way. Yeah, it's like this individual is like a trickster. Thank you. A trickster is what it is. A definite trickster actually happening at the moment. So this particular individual isn't sticking to their words. You need to be leery of that. But on the same aspect, as far as something that's happening within you, it's okay for you to take a risk right now. It's okay for you to literally bungee jump off that ledge, so to speak, if you can understand that. You have that full force to go forward, but make sure it's your decision, your energy, in your aspects of things. Don't allow anybody to influence a decision for you right now. Even if somebody else says, oh my God, that's a risk, don't do it. Follow your instinct, follow your intuition. Don't second guess that. And that's what's happening. There's a lot of leak heaviness right now. Okay, we have a lot of a lot around you that you're denying yourself, and this is why spirits is saying they want you to take that risk. And again, that's spirit. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, don't allow the chaotic energy to influence what's happening around you, because then it's going to cause a little bit of chaos. Okay, but in an aspect, sometimes chaos is a good thing. What it does is it removes things from your path that no longer serve you. They aren't worth your time, your energy, your money, nothing. They're not even worth your thought or afterthought. Okay? They're not worth it. Allow it to go. Don't consider it chaotic energy. Consider it a cleansing. Okay? To help move things along. Sage, white sage is always good. If you still feel the heaviness and the negativity, Palo Santo, burning after the sage. Okay? After the sage, because you need to cleanse the energy first. Allow those things to actually go, is what's happening. What do we got here? Earth energy is still a little low. I listen to everything that's going on around you. Don't listen to other people. Listen to your guides, your instincts, your intuition, and just listen. Before any informed decision happens, make sure you have all the information and then decide for yourself, not for others. If you can understand that. A lot of energy things happening here today. So I have Miss Heidi. Miss Heidi for runes. You're welcome, Alice. Yeah, very, very heavy energy right now. All right, Miss Heidi, think of what you'd like to know. We're going to do the rune cross with you as well. I think I need a new screw for this microphone because it keeps going. That's all right. Things are happening. All right, guys. Okay, we're going to do Miss Heidi right now. All of it makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome, honey. All right. Okay, Miss Heidi, you focus. I'm saying you're still focusing. Probably the delay. Okay, they're saying last shuffle. Here we go. All right. Okay. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't you slide away on me. Love it when they do that. 6. Ah! Get over there. Stay. Stay. All right. First position. First position is, again, the past. Okay. The past is Eros. Eros is in the right side up position. If you guys can actually see that, it's almost like a see-through card here. I got it. Thank you. Okay. Now, as far as Eros, we're dealing with, in the past, your health issues. We're also dealing with distant influences. Again, this is the second time this is coming up. A lot of things were influencing you at a distance. And that's kind of like why things are the way they are right now. So now you need to refocus on what's happening for you. So this distance is in the past. It's not coming forward. You've managed to refocus things on yourself right now, and that's Eros. Second position is underneath this one, Ewas. Ewas is the present situation, is what we're dealing with right now. Okay, so when we're dealing with it, I'm having a brain fart on Ewas because it doesn't really come up that much. Oh my goodness, Ewas. Okay. All right. So what we're dealing with EWAS right now is we're dealing with future change movement. Okay. So we're dealing with the movement and the trust. So present right now, things are going to start easing up. Remember that the past, sometimes it's hard to let go of situations, but you need to refocus on now. And that's what happens. Our memory actually plays tricks. Thank you very much. Okay. So what we're actually dealing with at the moment is we're dealing with a lot of changes, okay? Movement, but you need to trust the process. That's the hardest aspect of things, is trusting the process, trust the situations. Learn to refocus on the present. Sometimes it's hard to let go of the past, but if you focus on now, things will become smoother. So it's telling you in the present situation, okay, we have movement. Things are going to move forward on a positive situation, not a negative. Card 3 is Heligas. Heligas represents hailstorms. Okay. And this card is how to enslave the future, which is how to mold. Okay. So it's moldable. So you're allowing the future to actually come forward. So we're dealing with hailstorms. We're dealing with limits. Okay. And we're dealing with upheavals with this. So you need to understand that sometimes in order for things to smooth out, okay, there are things that are actually upheavals, things that are not going to feel normal, not going to feel right, too much pressure, but you need to understand your limits. When you are understanding your limits, learn this word, speak this word out loud to others. No, I'm busy. I can't. Okay, right now I need to focus on me. You need to learn to do this, okay? Because this is the hailstorm. It's what it's telling you right now. In order for you to go forward, you need to understand that there are limits, including us. We have limits within us, things that we need to take that proverbial step back and say, whoa, hold your horses type situations. This is what you need to do in order to allow situations to come forward. Now, number 4 is the background reason for the matter in hand. Isa ice. Isa deals with ice. So what we're dealing with is stagnant energy. Energy is actually stagnant. Things are cooling. And we're dealing with forces. Okay, so thank you. So we have a lot of stagnant energy happening. So because of the situation, thank you. Sorry, allergies. Okay, so because of this ISA, ice is stagnant. It's not actually moving. So you need to get this energy to move like a flowing river. Okay, so this is the reason things are happening. They're too stagnant. They're not moving forward. And sometimes it's hard to get particular situations to be able to move forward, but you need to focus on that. You need to allow things to move, because if you don't allow things to move, this is the background of what's happening. Okay, you need to defrost this. All right, you need to deal with things coming forward and understand that they used to be, like, say, hot and heavy, and things are going to start cooling down, but that's okay. Allow them to cool down. Understand that this is what's happening. It's not you, it's not others, it's just things are starting to actually calm down. So now what we're dealing with right now is Winjo. Winjo is in the upside down position, and this is obstacles and possible problems is what we're dealing with. Yes, readings are free. You just get on the list, and as soon as I finish this reading, I'll explain it to you, okay? So Winjo is in the upside down possession right now. Okay, so that's a Thorizos, not Thorizos. We're dealing with Winjo. We're dealing with blessings. In the upside down position right now, obstacles and possible problems. There's going to be a little dysfunction. Misery, for some reason, thank you. This is surrounded by fear. The obstacles and the misery and the disharmony and definitely impatience. We're dealing with a fear based emotion that's going to affect what's happening. So the obstacle and the problem at hand are more surrounded by fear than actual fact in this particular case. Then we have TWAS. TWAS is the eventual outcome. Okay, in the eventual outcome of TWAS is the warrior. It's sacrifice is what it is. Courage and justice. There will be justice. Justice will be heard. Okay, things are actually going to happen because the warrior makes many sacrifices to move forward to fight for their land. Back then, there will be success. Justice will be served. So have faith. Just take the avenues the way they come, follow the guidance, and this will help you through that particular situation if you can understand that. Okay, just Catherine, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. This is the Viking Celtic Pixie here on the Rift Nation Network. What I do is I tell people if they'd like a reading, you write it down. I'm just here to help you. It's what I do. It's what I enjoy. I've been doing this for many, many, many years. So what you need to do is just tell me if you want a reading, have a reading. If you would like channeling, you could just put, so I'd like a reading channeled, which is fine. And then, or you can have runes. Now, runes, you need to focus on your question. If you do not focus on your question, the runes can't guide you. You don't have to put it in here. You don't even have to tell me what your question is. The runes will help guide you to understand that. You understand completely gratitude. You welcome, honey. I am here to help. We have Mr. Velmar in the house. After Velmar, we have Mr. Brolick is what we have coming up. So come on down, Velmar. I know you're over on YouTube. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow to the YouTube channel. We'll try to build that one up. You're welcome, hon. I'm here for you guys every Saturday, pending holidays. I like the Celtic Cross one. I like it. There's another one I like. It's just not enough room on my desk. I like the 9 spread. It gives it a little bit more detailed information, but I would have to put a little side table on the side of me over here in order to do it. Velmar, if you're still here, come on down, honey. I know Velmar's over on YouTube. And do a little shuffling. I know we have a delay over here. We have a delay. Okay. I have 2 people left. If somebody else would like a spot, please let me know. Doesn't cost you a dime. Just be open-minded. That's it. I am here to help. Okay, Velma. All right. Velma, this is for you. It is 12:36. In case you're watching a replay, you jumped in and out. I'm dealing with you long enough that it's actually okay for me to deal with this. Okay. Velma, look out for the number 1. For some reason, number 1 is important, which usually represents a new beginning. Okay. So you do have something new coming about to you right now. It's not off balanced. It's just something really, really new for you right now. Coming forward. Yeah, this is something you normally haven't done. Okay. The issues that are surrounding you right now has to do with you need to deflect, okay? If you're a female, I always tell them, put on your Wonder Woman cuff, start deflecting that crap because it's really not worth having around you. Other people's opinions are just that, opinions. You need to start deflecting more of the negative energy. Just deflect it out. You can get yourself a little charm and keep some sage on you if you want. You can also do tourmaline. Tourmaline is actually good as well for that. Find yourself a charm that breeds protections. There's also bind runes that do help you with protection issues as well. So it's what makes you feel safe, what your spiritual path is. Don't have to follow mine. You can follow your own. If you want to try something, you're more than welcome to. I don't know if I can draw out the bind rune on this thing. All right, so what you need to do is you need to focus on that. The biggest issue surrounding you right now is you need to get rid of this. You need to start deflecting. Stop absorbing negativity. That's the reason why it feels heavy and it feels like it's going down. You don't want that. So allow things to actually happen, okay? Also, if you have any candles around you, light a candle. Your fire energy is a little bit off as well, and also your self-worth is off. So start deflecting the negative energy. Sit around some candles. It's going to help that even just sitting, especially black candles are good for protection, but for you right now, I would recommend yellow or red candle, not representing love, but allowing that passion to burn within you a little bit more, if you can understand that. So allow that to come forward, balance that out, start deflecting all the crap around you. You don't need that. Okay. It, like I said, everybody has an opinion. Okay. Don't absorb it. It's not your opinion. It's not you. It's everybody else's opinion of what you should do, what you should do this, you should do that. You need to wear this, wear that. Let it go. Be you. Okay. If you forgot who you are, take some time to find out. Okay. Relax. Do something fun here and there, something that takes your mind off things. Okay. It could be anything, something that'll help you focus on, get rid of thank you, to get rid of the outside and to focus more on yourself. Okay. It could be anything that actually helps you out like that. Just to let you know as well, I have no idea what any card means. It's like, except the runes, I do know a little bit about them. But as far as everything else, I don't read tarot. I have no idea what the cards mean. I just channel them because it's easier. Thank you for explaining. I would love a reading. I do have a question in mind, but a general read either. If you'd like to have a general question of things you need guidance, and we have Brolik coming up. So what the runes actually do is help guide you, especially when we have a situation arise and we're like, okay, I'm not really sure what to do. I'm not sure if this is good or bad or what's going to happen. That helps guide you through a path. It's like the runes are like a roadmap that helps guide you through very difficult situations or even pleasant situations. So that's the type of question that's really good for rune cards. Mr. Brolik, come on down. After that, we have Just Christine. And if you're new, welcome to the Crazy Lady. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right now I channel through like kind of like a vampire type deck, just because I like the pictures and they were pretty. Okay, these are cool pictures. I'll channel through that. Sometimes it's a dragon deck and just all kinds of weird stuff. I just channel through whatever pictures grab me. All right. This is for Mr. Brolik. Let's see what we got going on for you. One more time. Okay. One more. All right. Let's see what we have happening here. Wow. I'd have to say everybody here needs to do a deep grounding. This is like the third time, and you guys hear me shuffle. This is the third time a card has actually come up where you need to focus. Your earth energy is definitely off. And again, it could have something to do with CERN, things that are actually affecting. Now it's off. You're not feeling that extra energy. You need to do some deep rooting, some deep grounding, definitely with a crystal, barefoot next to a tree. That is deep grounding. And it's pulling energy up from the earth, circling it through you and sending it back down. You really need to do some deep grounding, all of you around here right now. So that's what we need to do. So if you're feeling a little, and again, this is for Brolik, if you're feeling a little like drained, that could be a lot of what's going on right now. Yeah, your energy is extremely low. It's almost, if there was a situation of fight or flight, I'd say there's flight coming up here. All right, you need to refocus on you. It's like almost like a depressive state. Excuse me, focus on me right now. So there seems to be an issue happening where the energy is low. And when our energy is low or our chakras are actually off, what happens is we start to feel depressed. We start to feel really off, okay, like heavy. We need to build that energy back up. And again, with the earth energy, it's amazing. It really is. Make sure you drag it up, center it around your body, send back down what you don't need. The earth will recycle negativity into a positive as well. So this is something that can actually happen with you. You need to rebuild that up. Yeah. You have a choice coming. You can continue on the path. Thank you. You can continue on the path you were on, or you can learn to focus and fight through it. Okay? You need to fight through things. You need to continue the battle for yourself. Okay? So build that energy up. Find that happy period. Peace. Everything else just needs to go. Okay? Everything else just needs to go. Who do we have in here? Hello, Miss Jade. What's up? All right. And that was for Brolic. And now we have a newbie, I think, in the house. And the newbie's Christina. And it's 12:44, so I do have time to add more people to the list. So, Jade, if you'd like one. So, let's see. Christina, you wanted, as soon as I opened this live, I heard the grounding. Yeah. Grounding, definitely it's for everybody. Everybody seems to be having an issue, and again, it could be the effects that the CERN's energy isn't out there, it's off. We need to rebalance ourselves, because we were dealing a lot with battling the extra energy for those that are on a spiritual type plane, because a lot of us are. So now we're like feeling, okay, there's no extra energy to balance. What do we do? Reground. Okay, let's see what we have. We have Christine. Just Christine. Okay, just Christine. You said channeling, and it is 12:45. 12:45. So, definitely 12:45. Okay, so come on down. I don't know. You said you wanted a general or runes. You have a question in mind, but I wouldn't mind a general either. Okay, we'll do a general. If you want runes, you could just say runes. So, all right. You know, if we have time at the end, we could do a quick chakra balancing, because your chakras might be off as well. You know, it's really very simple. Very easy. You can do it anywhere, as long as you're not driving. All right. And again, this is for Christine. Ooh. Okay. All right, Christine. If the energy feels like you have forgotten how to hope, how to dream, how to move things forward, and again, something right now has you off focus. You're not focusing on this reality. Is there a narcissist around you or something? Okay. Yeah, you're okay. Take a step back, because what you are able to do is you have a choice. You can go left, right, forward, backwards, up, down. It's your choice, your decision. You have a lot of this. You're at a precipice, so to speak, right now. And whatever direction you take is going to be the new energy direction for you, the new spiritual, the new life direction. And the card just jumped right out of my deck. Wow. Balance. Okay? Balance. Light and dark. My God. Choices. Right here. Choices. Choices just jumped right out of my deck. Okay, so you have these directions that you can actually go. All right. You're not fragmented, which is good. You've managed to pull yourself back together. You're not seeing the success. Okay. In order for things to actually move forward, when you do make a choice, you need to let go of anything that does not serve you. Okay. Your energy, your memories, things, let it go. Some things in life we can't fix, or some people we can't help. We do the best that we can. Just like every parent does the best they can with the information they have at that time. Does it make them perfect parents? No, but they were perfect at that time. Not everybody has those particular answers, but we need to focus more on you and letting go of these thoughts that are around you, because these thoughts, okay, are damaging your hope. Okay, they're allowing you not to focus, but you need to let them go. Allow everything. If it's literally, if somebody isn't paying you rent in your head to rent a space, let it go. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Okay, just let it go, because that's what's stopping you. It's the memories. Yeah, even your spiritual side is a little off. Meditation is really good. If you have issues with meditation, you can always do guided meditation. There are tons of those on YouTube right now. Um, but you need to refocus on yourself. Let go of the negativity. Make that choice and stick with it. There is one individual around you who's extremely loyal, maybe a little outspoken, but extremely loyal and looking out for you. But in the end, you need to make the final decision on everything. You need to be happy with your choices. Okay. So let go of all this crap around you. Let go of everything. Just let it go. If you have issues letting it go, there's an old type ritual my grandmother used to do with me. She told me to write everything on a piece of paper that literally pissed me off. Doesn't matter if it ticked me off, an old memory or an old feeling or the way that I felt about myself. Write it all on a piece of paper. Then she's goofy. So she'd take me to some place we'd never been. She'd fold it into a paper airplane. She's okay, now mail it. Okay, so I threw the paper airplane. She goes, okay, now dig a hole and bury it. So I dig a hole and I bury it. And she's okay, it's gone. You can't come back here anymore. You'll never remember. And that's what she told me. What I do is just get rid of it. Let it go. Okay. And that's exactly what I did. So if that helps you out, there's a little ritual there that can actually help you out. So hopefully that made sense. Brolic, I time stamped your reading because I wasn't sure. I didn't see you in the room, but I did time stamp your reading. So announced, I think it was around 12:40 something like that. Okay. So, hello, Jade. As soon as I opened my live, I heard grounding. Yeah, definitely grounding. Okay. Nobody else wants a reading right now. That's fine. We got 9 minutes left. Is a little quick chakra balancing. Yes, honey, you did. I time stamped it. I think it's 12:45. I did you. Might have been around 12:45 because I did Velmar and then I did you. So it was around 12:45. So if you look at that timestamp, that'll help you out. You're welcome, honey. All right. So what I want you guys to do right now, it's like for some reason, that's why I was leaning too close to my camera. What I want you guys to do right now, unless you're driving, flying a plane, driving a train, okay? If you're doing any of that, don't do this. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes for a minute. We're going to balance your chakras real quick to help boost what's actually happening. Okay. If you'd like a reading, honey, let me do this quick chakra balancing and we can do, a read on you because I do have time and it's channel of runes. Just let me know. So what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a deep breath 3 times in. And again, you breathe in through your mouth, out through your nose. What I want you to do is cleanse. So bring it in, blow it out. Okay. Now the opposite. Breathe in through the nose, blow out through the mouth. When you're blowing out through the mouth, imagine everything leaving you. Now, with your eyes closed and you relaxed with the 3 breaths, we're just going to do this really quick. I want you to picture a beautiful white ball of light over your head. It's completely over your head, over your chakra, which is your crown. I want you to bring that white ball straight through the center of you, down through your root chakra. Now your root chakra is red. And I want you to blend the white ball with the red ball. And you need to spin it clockwise, always clockwise, until the red color is a beautiful red rooting color. Keep spinning that and allow that red color to be beautiful and cleansed. Now, when you remove the white ball from the root chakra to bring it up to the sacral chakra, which is orange, it comes out white and pure, it cleansed. So you bring it up and you put the ball inside the orange chakra. Okay, sacral, it's orange. Spin it clockwise as well, same speed as your root chakra. Cleanse that. Take out any impurities. Make sure it's a beautiful, beautiful orange. Allow the ball to cleanse it and absorb it. Remove any black spots or anything that's happening. Once that's done, you pull the white ball out. You put it into your solar plexus. You allow your solar plexus, which is yellow, by the way, bring the ball up, put it into the yellow, which is the solar plexus, same thing. Spin clockwise, same motion as the rest. Allow it to cleanse and get rid of all the impurities, any dark gray spots, until you feel, sense a beautiful, bright yellow color. And the yellow color is unique to you. Then you bring that out. It's a white ball again. Put it up in your heart chakra, which is green. Allow this to spin with your heart chakra. Allow it to cleanse. Allow it to boost. Allow everything to come to this beautiful green color that you really, really love. Allow it to be beautiful and handsome. And it's like, oh, yes, I really love this. Bring the green color up. Put it into your throat chakra, which is vibration when you actually hear. Your throat chakra is blue. Okay, so we allow this blue color to blend and cleanse all of the things you couldn't say and couldn't do. Allow that to spin exactly clockwise. Cleanse it. Allow the cleansing energy to clear out everything. Make that blue color awesome. Bring the white ball out again, and then we're going to work to the crown chakra, which is violet. Allow that violet color to come out. Actually, indigo, excuse me, indigo. It's in between blue and purple. We're dealing with indigo. I use violet for the top. So bring that out. Put the beautiful indigo color on the third eye. Cleanse it clockwise. Clear out all impurities, everything, no black spots. Spin it clockwise, allowing it to cleanse and have the energy beautiful. Bring that white ball out again. Put it at your crown chakra, which is right up above your head. Allow that to go into a beautiful violet color. I don't use white at the top because I use a white ball to cleanse. So cleanse that. Allow it to come out to this beautiful violet color. Allow things to cleanse. Pull the spots out. Pull everything out. Spin clockwise. Beautiful section. Bring that ball back out and allow it to the top of your head and send it mentally, send it up to the universe and ask the universe to recycle the energy into something helpful. And that's just a quick chakra balancing. You can pretty much do anywhere. You can take your time doing it, or you don't have to go through elaborate steps. You can just use your visualization techniques to actually do it. All right, I have about 4 minutes left. So Ms. Jade, if you want a quick read, I can do a quick read on you. You didn't answer. I don't know what's going on in the chat room today. I have about 4 minutes left to the show, and then we are going to call it a day. And I will see you on Tuesday for Cosmic Cushion of Part 3. Part 3, we're going to get into a lot of the holistic aspects of, psychological abuse, emotional abuse, so to speak. So we're going to be dealing with that. Then we're going to be dealing with some herbs and herbal remedies on the show after that. And then I was thinking dealing with addiction after that on the Cosmic podcast. So, and again, addiction is a really awesome. I thought you was talking to the other person. Oh, okay, no problem, honey. I'm going to do a quick read on you. So let's see. I thought you was talking to the other person. No, no worry, honey. Thank you, Susan. I do love visualization and guided when I can stay focused. Yeah, I like the verbal visualization to the music because it helps you maintain focus at first. And because some of us, our minds drift off because we have too much going on. So focusing on what somebody else is saying for a deeper meditation, make sure the individual brings you in and out the same way. You don't want to go in one way through a meditation and then come out another, because it leaves it scattered, the energy. All right, let's see. We're going to do Miss Jade here real quick, and then we'll see who's been blinging in this chat room. Ooh. Wow, honey, you need to ground. All right, your strength is waning. You do have a lot of strong emotions around you. There's a lot of movement, and the river is actually flowing, but the strength is waning. You need to rebuild that. So rebuild that particular energy is what you're doing. Again, ground, root. It's going to help build up that energy. Send out what doesn't serve you. And you can do that as you're grounding into the earth. Bring the energy up. Make sure it feels positive, light, and then send the negativity back down. Because I'm seeing that there is a little bit of sadness around you right now, which is strange because your water is good. Your fire energy is really good. So, what do you do? Spirit energy is good. Wow. It's your, which is strange because we're not having that energy center. It's almost like you're tired of fighting a particular battle, is the easiest way for me to put it. That's what the energy feels like. It feels like okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to do it no more. That type of situation. Okay, so you're getting tired of the same thing, and it's not. That's what makes it feel like you're actually losing strength for the situation. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Refocus. Again, refocus, balance, build that energy up. And again, you can do it by grounding. You can also do it by doing something that you enjoy, something that'll grab you out of your head. You need to refocus on something. I'm about one step away from being homeless. So that's probably the sadness. Okay, hold on. Let me pick a rune for you and see if the rune can focus on that real quick. All right, hold on. Okay, what does the rune suggest you do? Let's do a 3 card here. Okay, we got Perthro, Tiwaz, and Kenizas. All right, so the 3 card. What can she do? All right, explain this to me, people. Okay, Perthro. All right, you need to focus on your intuition in this particular situation. And I know that sounds strange, but use your instincts, not your emotions. Okay? I do see a sacrifice coming, but your courage might bring justice. You have blocked energy. Thank you. All right, so there's something energy-wise that's blocking things from moving forward. Okay? So the energy itself is blocking things from moving forward. That's what okay, now Kenny's Oz is coming in. So if it's blocking it from moving forward, what the heck? Okay. Don't give up. All right. Anything that's old and doesn't serve you, give it up. For some reason, this is going to help. That literally give up anything old, thinking, emotions, places, things. Give up things that are old and don't serve you anymore. I don't know if this makes any sense to you. Yeah. So learn to focus and transition from one to the other. So it's learning to let go. So you have to let go right now because it was in the upside down position. Let go of things that don't serve you anymore. And that means like cleaning out your closet, or as they say on many commercials, sell it through Vinted. So literally yard sale type things. You don't deal with it anymore. You know what it's worth. Sell it. That type of situation actually coming up. All right, guys, for readings, I shall see you next week. I've been giving away stuff from my house to other people that I don't want or need. Try selling it. If you're going to need the money to move, definitely sell it. And there's no harm in that. Really. There really isn't. Giving it away is sweet. It does bring good energy. But if you do need the money to move, you definitely want to sell it. Okay, there's no harm in that. You paid for it, so you might as well. All right, guys, I will see you Tuesday. I'll see you Tuesday for the Cosmic Cushion podcast at 3 o'clock. Don't forget to check out the Orion Effect on Sunday. Sunday. I feel like Al Roca. You're welcome, honey. I will see you for readings again on Tuesday. And don't forget, we're finishing off the 3-part series. Linda and I will be finishing off on the Cosmic Cushion podcast. Don't forget to check out the Orion Effect this Sunday. Pretty awesome stuff coming, guys. Stay cool, stay dry, be awesome. Peace.